I wasn't too confident in this one, Al. Just, law of averages. I thought one of these games, either Philly or Indy, was going to end in an L coming off of the NBA Cup celebrations and the effort that they put in. Second night of a back-to-back. They hung in there, and they hung in there because, give credit, Mitchie was a monster. The Block Nest monster turning back the clock with a 21 point, 16 boards. And better yet, went 7 of 8 from the free throw line, did Mitchie. Whew. So he did everything he could to put the team on his back. But I chalk this up to 3 things. Number 1, the turnovers. They carried it over from the Indy game. Despite winning against the Pacers, the Knicks in that game, they turned the ball over 16 times, which led to 23 Pacer points. Tonight against the Sixers, they turned the ball over 18 times, which led to 17 Sixer points. For a disciplined team like the Knicks, who they are 3rd in the league in terms of turnovers, you can't get away with that every night. So, they got the second chance opportunities. They got the boards. They got the points in the paint to keep them close. But the turnovers hurt them. They shoot 25% from downtown. That hurt them. And then, as I said at the top of the show, the guard play killed them. Maxey led all scorers, Al, in 30 points. But to me, VJ Edgecomb was my play of the game. 11 points in the third. 7 points in crunch time in the fourth. And then assisted on basically the dagger. He comes up with a 50-50 ball, swings it to McCain, who swings it to Maxey for a corner 3, and that was all she wrote. 116-107. Philly took this one from the Knicks. Winnable game, but it wasn't their night tonight.
Yeah, winnable game, wasn't their night tonight, indeed. And you know what? It's okay, as you said. It's not. It sucks that they lost, but you had to think, as you mentioned, the law of averages, man. They just went to Toronto. They were in Vegas for 2 games, right, for a long stay. Then they had to go out to Indy. And the next thing you know, they're right back in New York on the second night of a back-to-back. So you know that these guys had to be tired after the long, extended road trip, just thrown in the middle of what would have been just, regular season games for them. So it's expected that they would be tired at this point. I mean, look, you had Brunson, OG, Bridges playing the second night of a back-to-back, and they went toe-to-toe with the Pacers to win, in exciting fashion last night. You had that Brunson step back or sidestep buzzer beater, or just game-winning shot, I should say. But, stuff like that where it takes a toll on you, man. We got to exert so much energy. Then you got to go against probably one of the most athletic and most dynamic backcourts in the NBA right now, which is Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. I mean, my God, man, those guys, they're different, man. Very, very different. And so to come into the second night of a back-to-back going against some of the fastest guys possible, it was going to be uphill battle for New York, man. I mean, look at how Brunson shot tonight. He shot just barely over 30%. You knew he was tired. He gave it all he got this week, especially in the Cup game. And last night, it's just due, man. They were due to lose.
Yeah.
7-game winning streak, you'll take it. It's okay to get a loss here and there, man. They're not going to go undefeated.
Yeah, well, was one of those uncharacteristic nights. On the Brunson front, I agree with you. Some of that was tied legs, but I also thought Edgecombe was impressive tonight, man. Edgecombe D'd him up. I knew that they were going to have a problem with his athleticism. I was waiting for this game because his athleticism is off the charts. And not only was he attacking the basket with ferocity, he stepped into some tough mid-range pull-up jumpers. Blocked Brunson at one time in this one. The one in the fourth quarter in crunch time where he shoots the 3, knocks down the 3 when he came back into the game. And then the putback slam when, again,
yes.
Knicks get caught lacking in transition, as they always do. They couldn't match up. Shot goes up. Here comes Edgecombe crashing the glass and slams it back in. So I like his game, man. He's having a sensational rookie year, and he wanted this one for his team tonight. He was sensational tonight for the team. Knicks overall could not handle the Philly guards. Maxey was Maxey. He always does the Knicks dirty. But even McCain came in. He took it right to Kolek. All those guys are going right at Kolek. And Kolek had a tough night at the office. The hero for the Knicks in back-to-back games. Tyler Kolek in this one. Tough night. And a couple turnovers. 4 turnovers. A couple personal fouls as they kept going right at him. And so, yeah, he couldn't get into a rhythm. Uncharacteristic night for the dog, Al. OG couldn't score tonight. 2 points for OG.
Brutal.
0 of 4 from downtown. It's one of those nights, man. 22 points for Cap, 7 of 22 from the field, 21 for Bridges, only 5 for Josh Hart, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Like I said, Knicks shooting 25% from 3, and you turn the ball over like that, it's going to be hard to win games.
Hey, man, it's opposite day. You get 21 points from Mitch off the bench and get 2 points from OG. So, look, it would have been great if the Knicks were able to get this win with the way that Mitchell Robinson was playing tonight, man, because he certainly, out of everybody tonight, just stood out with his phenomenal play. But
Mitchie.
Look, man, he's honestly for the Knicks, he's the sole bright spot in today's game. Even Kolek. I know you're teasing the fan base right now, CP, saying we're not gonna give him the Hall of Fame statue yet. All right, but look, he was on a good run, but
yeah.
He struggled tonight, man. He struggled tonight. And look, this is a very tough Philadelphia team, and I know that we want to joke on Embiid. We all hate, I won't say we all hate because I don't know how everybody feels, but, still dislike Embiid to what he did to Mitch not too long ago, man.
Yeah.
Still a dirty, grimy play, all right? But, this team is just very athletic. They're a very competitive team. They're 15 and 11 right now after tonight's game. But this team with the dynamic guard play, they're going to be a tough cover, man. This is going to be a tough out type of team. So I would like to see this team fresh going against Philly and just seeing both teams going 100% when everyone's fully healthy. But Philly's a tough team too, man. This is not – shouldn't be upset, man. It's just like playing the Magic. This will help the Knicks get better as the season progresses because it's a different style they have to get used to, man. Dynamic guards, fast play.
In the words of Cody Glock, let me tell you something about Mitchie. 21 points, 16 rebounds, 6 on the offensive side, and a cool, I don't know why we got 204 from downtown here, Gav, but we got to switch that up. He did not have 204 threes. But anyway, and a cool,
we'd be going crazy if that happened.
7 of 8 from downtown. Yeah. 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Sorry. 7 of 8 from the free throw line. How about Mitch tonight, man? Turn back the clock. Check out my t-shirt tonight, man.
There you go. Blockness.
Yeah. That wasn't even planned. I just felt it, man. I just felt it. Great game, though. Great game by Mitchie tonight, man. Sure-handed around the rim. What were you most impressed by? The free throws, or what were you most impressed by?
I think everything at this point because I mean OG had a pass to him in the paint. He didn't cleanly catch it, but he was able to gather himself, get the layup, and still get to the free throw line. I was like, who is this? Who is this man right now? Because anyone who tried to get Mitch a pass right there, like a dump off pass, that thing would have been long gone into the stands. And so nice to see he corralled it. And I just like the way that he was staying poised, man, just in the paint. A lot of stuff was through contact. Obviously, it's just great to see vintage Mitch just getting lobs. Nice to see that Brunson's getting a connection with him, as well as Bridges. So I liked watching all of that. And then I am just shocked that no one told VJ, hey, the one thing you should not do is test Mitchie from the 3 or in the paint. And he had to send that stuff back twice. Yeah. And I was like, there we go, man. That's when I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to win this game. That when I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, we're getting prime
Garden was
right
going
now.
crazy. Garden was going crazy, especially when it's hitting the free throws.
Bro, it is
I wanted to see him do it for the guard, for Mitchie, man.
Mitch hitting free throws is insane.
Yo, Garden went electric. The whole top to bottom, the Garden got loud for Mitchie tonight. It's one of those nights, man.
You thought there was a prayer circle that happened beforehand by the way they were all cheering, man. But it's good. And, I sent you a clip where Mitch is talking about it. He's starting to feel better about it. So if you want to play that for the people and hear what Mitch has to say about this game. But, yeah, man, I liked everything that Mitch was doing tonight, especially just like the efficiency aspect, man. 21 points and 16 boards. I mean, 6 offensive rebounds, 10 defensive. And what was great about Mitch's minutes tonight, CP, in 21 minutes, he only had 2 fouls. 2. So he
Discipline.
very disciplined. Moving his feet, keeping his hands up high, like not doing anything that we would see from younger Mitch when he entered the league, but all this stuff pointing in a good direction that Mitch is getting back on track. And, hopefully they're able to continue to get Mitch in a good rhythm like this. He doesn't have to have the same stat lines. It'd be great, but, stuff like this where you're finding him on lobs just to make the game easier, that's totally doable, man. Totally doable.
Let's shout out to some of the super chats that have come in. Then we'll hear from Mitchie tonight. Shout out to Mellow Mike 7, franchise channel member, $5 super chat. Says, hey guys, I was at the game. Knicks looked tired. Mitch hit free throws. Played great. It's okay. Knicks will be fine. We'll get back at Philly later on. Yeah, man, we'll get back to them later on. Let them have their night, whatever. It is what it is. Shout out to Cliff Clerval, Al. Shout out to Cliff. He says, $10 super chat, number 1 on the chat leaderboard. Says, I'm so depressed. We wasted a good effort for Mitchie. Oh, well, on to the next. But at least I got to see CP at the watch party. I think I gave him the most daps that night. Shout out to you, Cliff, man. Salute to you, Cliff, for coming through. Yeah, man, watch party was the highlight of the week on Tuesday. Had it going crazy. Salute to everybody who tapped in. Okay, let's hear from Mitchie, man. Hear what he had to say, Al. Let me make sure the volume is good. This is the Locker Room SNY audio, so hopefully it's good. Let's hear it.
Is it from, I guess, the way you've
Hang on. All right, here we go.
traditionally shot? Is it from, I guess, the way you've traditionally shot free throws? I feel way more comfortable. Getting my elbow up under it, getting it up in the air a little more. It's been great. Played with 26. Is it from, I guess, the way you've traditionally shot?
All right, so that was Mitch on the free throws. Said maybe put a little bit more arc on the free throws tonight, Al. Whatever works, man. Well, whatever works. But Mitchie was in his bag, man. And yeah, they did waste a good effort from Mitchie tonight. Good effort. But like you said, at least the guys were finding him. Carl found him for a nice thread-the-needle pass down the middle of the paint in the fourth quarter. I think that cut the lead to 2. They were right there. McCall found him for a lob. They got him involved. You got to get him involved, man. Feed the beast. You can't just be having him do cardio by snatching up, cleaning up after all your bricks, fellas. Feed the beast. And he rewarded him tonight. Made his free throws. Like you said, good blocks on VJ Edgecombe as well.
I will say, OG is always looking to try to get Mitch a good, dump-off pass in the paint.
Yeah.
He's always looking for him, man. So
He is.
I see you, OG. I see what you're doing.
He is. For sure. So, all for now, but great job by Mitch. Keep it going, and he ain't going nowhere. We ain't trading no block nest monster. Forget the trades. Forget the Gafford talk. It's all about
Gafford.
Mitch. Yeah, Gafford's name has come up in some of the trade talks. Could they be interested? Could they not be interested? I just think, well, bro, he's making $17, $18 million a year, and he's still not better than Mitch. So you got to tell me I got to trade Mitch a number of players to bring him in, and he's not even better than Mitchell Robinson? That makes no sense. Mitch ain't going nowhere, man. They're not trading Mitch. He's here. We'll figure out what the contract situation looks like at the end of the year. I think that's the best case scenario for both parties. Irreplaceable. Irreplaceable,
man.
Bro.
Certainly. The way he's able to grab offensive boards and just play defense. You just see it, man. I mean, how many centers do you see guarding guards on the perimeter and blocking shots? Yeah. Not saying he does that every game, right? But Agreed. He at least deters them and just takes away the airspace.
Yeah. 100%. We're going to get to some calls in a little bit, and the callers of tonight, Al, brought to you guys by SeatGeek, the number 1 rated ticketing app and the official ticketing app of KnicksFanTV. Hey, the Knicks are taking on the Miami Heat on Sunday, and just a couple more days, Al, we got Knicks versus Cavs. That's going to be the hottest ticket of the week. And we got you covered with a 10% off discount on SeatGeek. Go to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app and use our code KFTV10 for 10% off. All right? Take that savings, buy a date, some popcorn, a glizzy, a soda, whatever the case may be, courtesy of your boys at KnicksFanTV. And when you go on SeatGeek and look for your tickets, first and foremost, you search for the game that you want. Very easy, very user-friendly interface. Look for the green dots. Those will indicate the good to great deals, and then the red all the way up to amazing. So some of those will be very good deals for your money. And then the red dots, those I would recommend maybe staying away from unless you're really desperate to get into the building. All right, it's that simple. You throw the promo code in, you pay for your tickets, they email it right to you. Very simple, easy user interface, and right to your email box. Once again, the code is KFTV, and shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's show. Here we go. Key stats tonight, man, brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Knicks shooting 44% from the field, 45% for Philly. But here's where the game changed. Only 25% from downtown, 8 of 32 from downtown. That's where those tired legs could have kicked in. The Knicks did shoot 84% from the charity stripe, a little bit better than it was yesterday, 21 of 25. They won the rebounding battle handily, and that's probably what kept them in the game. 57 to 36, including 21 offensive rebounds, 6 of those coming from the hands of Big Country, Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, the Knicks 26 to 21 won the assist battle, but here we go again. The turnovers, 18 turnovers led to 16 Sixer points, and conversely, although the Sixers turned it over 11 times, it only led to 2 Knicks points. Knicks did dominate in the paint as well, Al, 60 to 36, and you were talking about that earlier. I did like the fact that they were attacking the basket, even though the shots weren't falling, so I did like the offense. I did like how they were getting their points. It's just, a couple 3 balls fall here and there, as you said, and maybe it's a different story. Largest lead of the night for the Knicks was 6, and largest for the Sixers was 9.
Hey, my biggest takeaway is the points in the paint, second chance opportunities. I'm actually also quite impressed that the fast break points was as minimal as it was for the Philadelphia 76ers, because when you look at what this team does best throughout the regular season, they are currently 8th right now. Actually, let's see if they actually updated it. Let's see if they moved up. Philly actually dropped. They went from 8th to being 9th in the league, since they couldn't get as many points out in transition tonight. They average about 16 points, fast break points per game, and they only got 6. That's a win for the Knicks, man. Honestly, I know it could have been better, but the fact of the matter is that they stopped Philly from really getting out in transition and taking advantage. Because look, with the speed that Maxey and VJ play with, even Grimes and everybody else, the fact that they didn't take that much of advantage against the Knicks shows you that the Knicks are improving in their transition defense as well.
Yeah, good point by you there. And I talked about it. I thought the key here was once again the turnovers, because the rebounds, the points in the paint, and all that. Despite not shooting well from 3, again, still winnable game. But they handed the Sixers too many opportunities, too many chances to cut them up. And the turnovers that carried over from the Indy game, they were able to survive the Indy game despite those turnovers. But you can't keep relying on that. But again, uncharacteristic of the Knicks, where a team that good in terms of taking care of the ball, you just had a couple bad nights. And I do think you can attribute that to the NBA Cup and just having a hangover there. So, it is what it is for the New York Knickerbockers, but they will bounce back, as they always do, man. Captain Clutch rarely has 2 bad nights in a row out. And I am convinced that the Miami Heat will be the next victims. Maybe he'll drop another 40 piece or something. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll drop another 40 piece. But anyway, the key stats of the night, Al, brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Hey, man, how the holiday basketball has arrived. And when stars like Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Mitchell Robinson take over, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is where you want to be. Don't forget, DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use our code KFTV. That's KFTV. And new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY, which is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Pass-through a per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Your bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. And for additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. And once again, this is a limited time only. Code KFTV, bet 5, get $200 in bonus bets.
Salute to Mitch, monster game.
Yeah.
That was like one of the only few L's I've ever taken in my life, was like trading Mitch back like 6 years ago. Because I usually always I'm like 98%. But
yeah,
shout out to Mitch. Hit his free throws. Good game. Listen, man. This game, like, I have so many thoughts going through my head. It's like, I think it's like, I actually played basketball, right? So like I understand playing ball, and it's more of a mental grind than a physical grind for these guys. So like saying like these guys are burned out, like half these guys didn't even play yesterday. They staggered and they kept them out. But the mental grind of winning the NBA Cup, which for me means something. I'm very proud of the team. I'm very high on the team. I don't care about this L at all. Like, I don't care about this L at all. But it's not because of physical tiredness. I think it's more of a mental grind. Because if you win stuff, and like a lot of Knicks fans are like idiots, right? So like they don't understand that. They don't understand what winning's about. Every game, they need to win every game in December. But when they finally win a trophy, a competitive trophy, they don't want to raise a banner, bro. That was a bad take, CP, but I'll say it for another time.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when you do a tournament and you win something that means something, it takes a lot out of you mentally. So I think it was more of a mental fatigue than a physical fatigue for this team. And you're not going to win every game, bro. We won 10 out of the last 11 games. Like, you know, we're not going to win every game. But I think the Knicks, the only problem, like I'm very high on the team. I'm like super high on the team, but the biggest issue for me is the point of attack defense, bro. Mikal Bridges can't guard the point of attack defense. Mickey Five Picks is basura at the point of attack, and Josh Hart can't guard the point of attack also. That's kind of where you miss Deuce. But you saw it, you see it. Like when we played the Spurs in the Cup final, everybody touching the paint and spraying, right? Today with Maxey, granted, it's hard to lock Maxey down.
Can't keep up with him.
Yeah. He's a different story. But I'm saying in general, like the point of attack defense is why the Knicks historically give up a lot of threes. And like if I was to be like a negative guy, like that would be my concern. Like a point of attack defender, and our best point of attack defenders out. But I'm very proud of the team, man. We won something. You know, and like what I want to say really is like, think about this game. I don't care about this game, right? Like you have to understand, we're contenders now. We're not trying to win. Today was in fact not Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Like we're okay, all right. Everything's fine. I would have liked to see more Diawara minutes. I know Cole turned the ball over a lot, but like I would have benched everybody today again. And let the young kids go and just like see what happens just for the development of the team. But what I'll say is this: I'm very happy about that fact that we won the NBA Cup. As a Knicks fan who saw the Patrick Ewing finger roll, who saw the PJ Brown flip over Charlie Ward, and like Halliburton 3, and like Olajuwon's fingertip on Starks in Game 6. You watch that Cup final game, and you're as a Knicks fan like, what's going to happen? Like, something bad's going to happen. And nothing bad happened. We closed it out. We won comfortably. And we should celebrate that. We got the monkey off our back, bro. So I'm a happy camper, man. Knicks are going to the finals. If you're upset about tonight's game, you're a loser. You don't know anything about winning. And salute to you, CP. We're gonna get 100K, I think, on Christmas, bro. I think it's gonna be Christmas. We're 600 away, so hit that like button.
Let's go.
Subscribe and share, and shout out JD.
Absolutely
for cooking you on the banner talk. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.